We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, left fielder, number 11.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. Just underway here in Cleveland. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fast.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. 1 gone. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Jason Kipnis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just...
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing. That's all.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And the 3rd baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system, They moved him to third. He really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though. He's become a pretty good player.
His numbers against Trevor Bauer, 1 for 5. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Swinging a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. And that'll miss up an in ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Here it is on 3-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jay Bruce is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this.
Here's Carlos Santana now as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a high pop up. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, 1 for 5. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a...
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Chisenhall is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he just misses with a curveball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Nope,
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter.
Here's Chase Headley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 3 for 11.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
39.
Stepping in, number 39. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
To third. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
First pitch on its way. Left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Pitch out, nothing doing. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brett Gardner is retired to kick off the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 11.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder number 32.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown him a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Now a big swing by Bruce as he lifts this one high in the air to deep right field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Tribe. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Castro.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kipnis has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Carlos Santana.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
So he got him swinging. Carlos Santana is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lonnie Chisenhall. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled back.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Brett Gardner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Throw over to 3rd, and he's back in standing. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And a throw behind the runner at 3rd, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. The runner from 3rd crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, we're in the 6th inning, and we finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, number 39. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 39.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He waits, now the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt in it.
1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Tapper up the line. Bird gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. As he's got a chance to tie. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The 0-1 fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a throw over to third. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third. Indians fail to score. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Greg Bird. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that one stayed up a little high. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Todd Frazier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now. Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled straight back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now another 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold up. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Ramirez.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head. David Robertson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself.
Now pitching for New York.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jay Bruce is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Now at the plate, Chase Headley.
The designated hitter, Chase Headley.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder,
here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Kipnis. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
2-1 now.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Brian Shaw enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-2, and he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yan Gomes becomes out number 2 this inning. Coming to the plate now. For 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job.
Into the box now, number 39, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate. Umpire. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez finishes it off with the tag. Been a nice night for baseball here in Cleveland. As we welcome you back to the
Shortstop, Gregorius.
Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the ninth. Inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading. Ronald Torres will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a back to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. That misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the...
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over, and now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort.
Matt Holliday will look.
Number 17, Matt Holliday.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this goes right behind him at second and into center field. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Todd Frazier now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Ronald Torreyes will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Matt Holliday will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Ronald Torreyes, a defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base, number 17.
Line drive to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder.
Stepping in. Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball.
Themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-1 now to Kipnis. A called strike over the outside corner.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting,
digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he is in there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jake Bruce. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Brian Mitchell.
Austin Jackson. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 66, Brian Mitchell.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Goes to 3rd with it, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pickoff throw to 3rd, but he'll be in there easily. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second. And